I'll figure out how to unmute myself sooner or later. All right. Getting into the start of the 2025-2026 season with Barcelona. Here's the squad. Still got Mark under Ter Stegen kicking around a goalie. Well, actually, let's do it this way. Here's my first team squad. Ter Stegen's still a goalie, playing a sweeper keeper on support. We're a positive 4-3-3 gegenpress. Signed Dodo a couple of seasons ago. This will be his third season now with the club. Signed him for $101 million. Had two really good years here with us. And he's still here for his third year. Just added Matisse Delict for $120 million from Juventus to play ball-playing defender cover role. And felt like I needed a little bit more quality at the back, so I went out and spent a bunch of the extra money that I have. Brought in top 3 center back in the world. Go top 3 at the age of 25. And then I've still got Ronald Araujo hanging around. He's been here since, looks like they added him in 2018 from Uruguay. So he's had 4 pretty solid seasons last year. Really took a step forward last season. It was just kind of average to slightly above average. And then moved up last year, scoring 3 goals. Also had an assist and a 7.42 rating. And with the switch, that was really the switch to this to the gegenpress tactic. Really kind of brought the most out of him. Theo Hernandez on the left, wingback attack. Signed him for $93 million 4 years ago. This will be his 4th season now with the club. He was signed halfway through, signed in the January 23 window. And immediately played 1 game, immediately got injured. I think he had an injury in this one where he missed a significant amount of time, but then last year had a full year without really any major injuries. You can see he played 50 games overall between the club and continental or international as well. And then, yeah, 2 goals, 12 league assists, 17 assists overall, 7.68 rating. He was fantastic. And then right in front of the defenders, playing defensive midfielder on defend, is Nico. Again, Barcelona youth player. He's only 23. He's 23. Just signing him to. He has a new contract. Just signed him to a long-term contract. Haven't quite figured out how to get the most out of him yet. I've been playing him since the start of the save, straight into the first team, and it's kind of been incrementally getting better. He's had some really nice development. He has the vision in the passing, the first touch, the natural fitness to have a long career, strength and balance not to get pushed off the ball. So good stuff there. Work rate's a little low though for being a defensive midfielder. But I needed something a little bit defensive and kind of in front of these guys because I've got a roaming playmaker on support and a central mid on attack in front of them. So I needed a defensive presence there. The roaming playmaker, of course, is Frankie de Jong. Just absolutely insane mental stats. Just bonkers. 16 to 19 and everything. In vision, insane. 19 vision, 17 passing, 17 first touch, and he can dribble. Not really going to score, but again, playing him a roaming playmaker on support in the middle, just kind of let him do whatever he wants to do. He's going to dictate tempo. He's going to play his way out of trouble. He's going to bring the ball up out of the defense if I played him in the center mid. He's a model citizen and elite midfielder. Doesn't get any better than that. And then I had some problems with, I did have Gavi here, but he wouldn't sign a new contract with me. He wanted to go do something else. So I actually no, that wasn't Gavi, that was Pedri, who somebody came in. Hold on. Now we got to go look because I forgot.
Hi. How's it going?
somebody. Oh, it was Liverpool. Okay, came in with $206 million for Pedri. So, yeah, I mean, I didn't want to sell him, but I also couldn't turn down $206 million. So, I sold him for $206 million. How did he do for Liverpool last year after I sold him to them? He did really well. They came in January, so he left in January of 25. So, he left halfway through the year last season, January of 25, to go to Liverpool. And played well. 5 goals, 7 assists, 7.28 ratings in the 16 league games that he played for them, plus a bunch of cup games. So he did really well for them. Is that worth $206 million? I don't know. Maybe not. However, in replacing of him, I then went and spent half that money on Alex Moriba, brought him back to Barcelona, because they let him leave for $22 million. I don't know. There's probably some history there. I'm not sure exactly what it is because I'm not that familiar with Barcelona's real-life transfers. But anyways, prior to the start of the game, he has already left for $22 million. Spent 4 years at Leipzig. Was developing really nicely. I decided to bring him back for $102 million to play as center midfield on attack. And kind of, took a little bit of time settling in. But did score a couple goals in the cup games. Had 1 goal in the league as well with 1 assist. Makes some tackles, decent passing, does some dribbling, draws fouls. So kind of getting him settled in and worked into the first team. But he'll be the starter center mid attack. Also on that same right side, Ansu Fati, just spectacular. I mean, he's had 4 amazing seasons for me. Yeah, it does get rotated out a lot. So you can see, 29 league games, 30 league games, 27 starts, and 3 sub appearances. Scored 22 goals, 6 of which were penalties. Also had 8 assists for a 7.64 rating. And it was by far his best year. Took a huge step forward last year. Again, he was playing as a lone striker in these 3 years. I switched him out to the right wing as an inside forward, and he was amazing. Oh, yeah. And then on the left, I'm kind of torn here. I've got Thiago Almada to play inside forward support on the left. Kind of offer a little bit more, kind of a passing option for him. Somebody who can play into the box for these two. And the position does get a lot of assists because that's where Memphis Depay played last year. And he also has been amazing. He was playing, these 3 seasons he was playing as a shadow striker on attack behind a lone striker. Paired next to another attacking midfielder in a 5-3-2. But this past year, I used him out on the left as the inside forward on support, and he was didn't quite have as good of a year as he did here. But it was very good. 14 goals, 13 assists, 9 player of the matches. Just does commit a lot of fouls. That's kind of interesting. And at 7.69 league rating, struggled a little bit in the cup games. Only a 7.05. Kind of dragged his overall rating in a little bit. Also played a lot of continental games. So he played 13 continental games because I went pretty deep in the Champions League. He had 5 goals, 4 assists, 3 player of the matches, and those as well. So he was great there. But my concern is that he's going to start slowing down. Although he does have good natural fitness, so maybe he won't be starting to slow down a little bit. He's 31. I don't love the contract that he's on. Where is his contract info? I did sign him recently to a new contract of almost $30 million a year. So I don't love the contract that he's on. But it is only a 2-year contract that expires after next season in June of 27. So I don't know if I'm going to try and sell him then, if I'm going to keep him in the first team, because I really want to give Almada a chance in the first team and see what he can do. Because he hasn't quite gotten a chance there. He's played a ton off the bench. 9 starts, 15 appearances off the bench. 8 starts, 17 appearances off the bench. 14 starts, 10 appearances off the bench. I think DePay had an injury, or I've used him in some other positions. But I brought him in for $12.5 million, and he was great initially. Kind of backed off a little bit here. Had some assists, then had some goals. But again, it's kind of a little bit hard to judge these ratings because he's playing so much off the bench, so he's not getting full games to really show what he can do. I mean, with 18 appearances, 18 starts and 26 appearances off the bench. Again, 13 and 23, 21 and 20. So it's a little bit hard to judge exactly where he's at. And if I look at their comparison, again, DePay's got a little bit of the physicality and a little bit of the speed, but the mental sides toward Almada, I don't really care about the aerial, but the technical and the attacking both, and the vision all side a little bit with Almada. His passing slightly better, his technique is a little bit better, his marking and tackling is better, so he's going to offer a little bit more defensively. I don't know if I noticed DePay had 55 fouls committed and 52 fouls drawn. I'm guessing that's a product of the low tackling and the low marking, where he's getting caught out of position. And again, the positioning is also only a 5, so 3, 3, and 5, kind of on your 3 main defensive attributes, 8, 7, and 9 for Almada. So maybe he commits a little bit, a few less fouls, but again, he offers some leadership, but the composure, concentration, decisions, anticipation, all of that is better. But again, he gets a slight edge physically, but technically and mentally, I think the edge goes to Almada. So I kind of want to give him a chance to start and really see what he can do, kind of explore his ability in the first team, playing with these other, playing with everybody else here from the beginning of the start of the game. And then I've got up top, we'll go back to this screen, an advanced forward attack, Benjamin Šeško, everybody's favorite, very popular. I bought him from Salzburg for $22 million, loaned him back for a year because I wasn't sure. Wasn't quite ready to put him into the first team at that point. But then really struggled getting him in the right positions in 23-24. Wasn't really. I was really disappointed. I was a little bit unsure, and then just an absolute explosion last year playing as an advanced forward on attack in this formation with the positive gegenpress. 30 league starts, 32 league goals, a 7.79 rating. That was a record. 4 and 4 in the cup, 11 and 12 in continental appearances, 6 and 7 in international appearances for Austria, right? No. Slovenia. So 37 and 23. Yeah. No, Austria. Slovenia. So again, 46 starts, 3 times off the bench, 47 goals with 3 penalties, 7 assists, 12 player of the matches, 7.67 rating overall. It's just a phenomenal season for Benjamin Šeško. Very excited about his future. I've had to stave off a ton of bids for him. Everybody's coming in with between $50 and $60 million bids for him, and it's just not happening. There's no way. He's not going anywhere. No plans whatsoever to sell him. In fact, which he's not even interested in going to Hertha Berlin, so we're going to reject that offer. We got our main starting lineup with the exception of Kevin Tinsdale starting for Nico, who picked up a little bit of a foot injury in training a couple days before this performance. We'll see guys like John Guidetti and Jordan Ayew playing for Cadiz. A couple of names that I'm familiar with. Terence Congolo, I believe, is a name I've seen before. So, I mean, not players that aren't quality, that's for sure. I mean, good enough to get here into La Liga. So let's see how we do here against Cadiz. Their starting 11, my starting 11. Again, we got Ter Stegen in goal. De Ligt is making his debut. Arroyo, Dodo, and Hernandez on the wings. Tinsdale, defensive midfielder. De Jong and Mariba is the roaming playmaker at center mid on attack, and the front 3 of Fati, Almada, and Šeško. And here we go. Oh, this is all. I gotta set all this up, don't I? I haven't used this. Oh, and we got a highlight with them having the ball. Oh, we're going to recover that quickly. Amata with all kinds of space to run into. Out wide to Theo. Into the box. Shesko gets the rebound again. Theo this time. All the way across. That's going to be picked up by IU and played long. Wow. Shesko had, I think, 3 shots there. Couldn't get any of them through. Pause this for a second. I want to put... What do I want to put here? No, that's something I want there. I thought there was an advice thing I could put there. But I don't see it. I guess we'll just put that there. Yeah, we'll go with that. The rest of this all looks fine. I like that. I like that. Formations. Okay. Moving on. Can't believe I didn't score there. There we go. Another highlight. A long ball that's going to be intercepted. Dodo up to Fadi. Moriba's running it up the right side. Can he get across it? No, it's not really his game. Shesko's there. Oh, straight at the keeper. And well, Tinsdale picks up the long clearance by the keeper into space. Shesko at his feet this time. Gets around him, and that's a goal to open our season. Well done. Well done. Great ball into space. Shesko picks it up. Good first touch. Slight lean to the right. Get around the keeper and finish strong. We're going to get a corner this time. Almada. Fadi. Great save there by Warner. Great save. Very easily could have been a goal. We'll try and play it long, though. That's going to be picked up by Arroyo. Mariba. Up to Almada. Tried to play it into space for... Wow. Great pressure and an interception. The shot's going to be blocked, though. And they still can't clear it. What a mess that was. Shesko gets a goal after they played ping pong in front of the goalie. Almada with the great interception after the bad pass. Fadi's shot is blocked. They can't clear it. Tried to clear it there. Bounced on one of their own players. Falls to Shesko, who taps it in. I mean, it's just insane. And we're up 2-0. So, I'll take it. Nice interception there from DeLay. We're going to hold up this time a little bit. Kind of pass the ball around. Here goes Theo making a run down the left side, though. Goes by everybody. Looks for Shesko. Heads it down just wide. Oh, just wide. And it was almost a hat trick 40 minutes into the game for Shesko. Alright, well, a little bit of a slow start. You can see here, a little bit of a slow start, but then we really turned it on there, the second half of that first half. 20 shots, with 12 of them on target. They have 1 off-target shot. Definitely not hating what we're seeing here. We're coming up on an hour here. Fitness looks pretty solid on everybody, though. Corner, Dion can't get it. See if we can do anything coming out of this corner. Almada into Shesko, that's blocked. Theo cross. This time, no, it's going all the way to Fadi, who heads it up to Shesko, who knocks it down for a goal. I have a feeling that one's offsides, though. I think Shesko was offsides when Fadi headed it towards him. I think that one's not going to count. Yeah, this is the goal replay. I want to see that. I guess it's standing. Tight off. I guess it's standing. Wow, that's about as tight as it can get. If that's going to stand, it'd be a hat trick for Shesko. Let's see here. Let's get some subs. Now that he's got his hat trick, let's get him out of there. DePay still needs a little bit of fitness after his injury during the preseason. Don't want you to pick up anything careless here as we finish out the game. And Fadi's looking tired, so let's bring on Ashkenazi. And that'll do it for that. I think we're also going to drop this to cautious, kind of back off just a little bit. Almada's going to pick up that poor clearance. Can he find somebody? De Jong. Ottavani with a shot. Oh my goodness, just off the crossbar. Back into the box. Still not cleared. It steps up to that one. I looked down at my phone and somebody scored. It's a good thing that we got replays on. Just launched into the box. Ashkenazi at the far post there just heads it down. And that's a goal. Real solid opening performance. Great way to start our season off here. And we see it out with this 39 shots, 22 on target. They had just one on target, 2 more off target. Slight edge on possession, 88% passing. Did good with the tackles, 14 out of 20. Won all the headers. A hat trick for Shesko. He has a 10 rating. Almada had a goal and 2 assists, or I think that's the assist. He had 2 assists. Ashkenazi scored a goal. Arroyo and DeLiga were strong at the back. Dodo was strong at the back. Ottaviani was fine. Hernandez was great. Moriba and Tinsdale were great. Great opening. Let's go. Get through all this preview stuff. See what we got here. Opening highlights in Almada corner. All the way across looking for Nico. He goes over. I think I want to zoom in 1 click here. Oh, that was out. Goalkeeper plays along with the free kick, quickly won by Theo. Shesko trying to dribble through the defense. Turns back to Theo. Shesko again. De Jong. Moriba, that's a shot, and it's going over. And throwing. Just camped out down here in their end. Goals coming eventually. Shesko, big header. That's a goal. That's got to be onside. There's no way There's no way that's offside. No way. No way is that offside. Thank you. Give me my goal. Yeah, I mean, I don't even really know what they were looking at. Why are we even considering that for offsides? It's not even close. Like, he's got two guys there. There's our opening goal of the this game. Shesko's fourth goal in just 2 games. And again, they can't. I mean, you look at the. Oh well, it went away. Start with a highlight. Shesko. Oh, that's over. Found Shesko at the back post, but it's over. I mean, I'm just completely. You look at the average positions. My back line is on the halfway mark. All of my midfielders and attackers are pressed up. They can't even get a striker over the halfway line. They just completely push back into their own half. I've already got 13 shots with 5 of them on target. And we're 25 minutes into the game. That's got... Oh, what a save that was. Oh, boy. Thought for sure Moriba had a goal here, but that's out for an Almada corner. Nope. Tries to get the Fadi at the near post, but there's nothing there. And again, another Almada corner. This one, DeLiggett hits it over. And... Oh, we're going to... Really? This has worked out so well for you so far. Oh, there was plenty of space there to keep going. Fadi looks all the way across to Almada. Can we do anything with it? Not really yet. Here we go. That's... Wow. Somehow that went over. Header from point blank there, just going straight over. Well, that was an interesting pass. There we go. Shesko, that's in the back of the net for his 5th goal of the season. On his way to another hat trick. This was kind of all over the place with a wild cross there from Dion, but Marie was able to track it down. Drop it back to Dodo, crosses it into the box. Shesko's just, I mean, he's just bigger and stronger than any of the defenders that they're putting in there. So he's going to get up and win those headers most of the time. And here we go again with another highlight. This time we got Fadi looking for Shesko in the box, and that's just over. Are these really all key highlights? These are all key highlights. Wow. Almada finds the net. Oh, we're going to check this one for offsides, though. And it's awarded. We're up 3-0 just before halftime. Nice. Moriba crossed into the box. Fadi knocked it down towards Almada, who was able to tap it in there from point-blank range. Lots of shots on target so far, so I'm happy. Yep. Oh, here we go. They're going to do something? Maybe? Nope, nice interception there from Nico covering that. And here we are on the attack. Dodo's down the right wing, all by himself. Pulls it back to Fadi. Moriba, that's a shot and a goal. As Moriba comes charging into the box. Fadi lays it off for him, and he just blasts it into the top corner. Another fantastic goal. Fadi turns, sees Moriba charging into the penalty area. And as long as you keep that, I mean, that's pretty simple play to make there. Mariba looking for two, and he gets it. Are we looking at offsides on this one? No, I don't think so. Wow, they tried to clear it. Theo heads it back to Almada, turns and just chips it over the top of everybody. Mariba charges past and knocks it in on the volley for his second goal in 2 minutes. I mean, the gulf between the teams at the top of this division and the bottom of the division is so wide. Because I just demolished Cadiz in the first game, and here we go. I mean, and here I am just absolutely demolishing Alaves in the second game of the season. That's a decent interception. Mariba, oh, that's just rude. Absolutely rude. And now he's got a hat trick. So we got two from Shesko, one from Almada, and then a hat trick from Mariba. Mariba with a hat trick in the second half. Goalie doesn't commit to staying in the net or to coming out to stop Mariba, so he just kind of lets him fall to the ground and chips it over top of him. And here we are 2 minutes later. De Jong, but it's over. Well, we're an hour into this one. It's complete and utter domination. Shesko, and that's going to be a goal for Shesko, so that completes his hat trick. Winning the header at the back post after the Almada corner. I don't even really need to rest anybody. 3 assists for Dodo, 2 for Fadi, 1 for Almada. It's 7-0. Let's get Obama some game time. Who else do I want to focus on? I mean, at this point, it's just development time. Ashkenazi needs development time. Tinsdale needs development time. Ottaviani needs development time. Yeah, let's get Tinsdale and Ashkenazi in here, though. They're the ones that really need the development time. So we get them 25 minutes here. Outswinger towards Shesko at the back post. Kind of goes through the player there. It's a little bit of an issue with the match engine there. With some players being able to move through the other players. I think it's just a display glitch. I don't think that it's actually happening. I think it's just a bit of a display glitch with the this edition of the match engine. Interesting effort there from Obama trying to catch him off guard with a backwards header. Tinsdale knocks it down. Why do you already have a yellow card? You just came into this game. Wow. Bit of a breakdown there at the back by me. And Ter Stegen understandably upset. Yeah, Tinsdale with the poor header there. Turned the ball over. And then Ramos just ran right past him. Was able to get around Ter Stegen. And that probably cost him some money. I got a bunch of defenders with shutout bonuses. We just gave up a late goal that cost them a bunch of money. Are we going to make it 8-1 though? Here's Dodo with his cross into the box, and that's 4 for Shesko. Just an absolute machine. And it's 8-1 with 5 minutes to go. We probably could drop this to cautious. Let's drop this from positive to cautious. Just kind of ease off the gas a little bit here. Probably could have done that 20 minutes or so ago. But again, they don't have anybody with the size to compete with Shesko for those crosses in the box. And so he just wins header after header after header, knocks them down for easy goals. De Jong looking for Almada with the long ball. That's not going to be there. But now the press is on. Can they get out of it? A long ball forward, won by Arroyo. Obama, Tashesco knocked it down. That's intercepted. But again, it's just cleared long. They're even when they can't retain any possession because they're just to establish any kind of pressure. A little bit of press here, but we're just going to knock it over the top. Let Shesko try and run to it, but he's not quite going to get to it. Long pass looking for Ramos. Tinsdale, nice effort there. That's a little bit better. Again, Ashkenazi this time to Shesko. Can he make it 5? I think that went in. That hit the crossbar and the post and then kind of rolled down the line. They're saying it's a goal. Yeah, it looked like that went in before it kind of spun out. Wow. So here we are, 2 games into the season. Shesko's got 8 goals. He scored 3 and then he scored 5. Mariba had a hat trick before getting substituted out. This was even more dominating than the first game of the season. I thought the game against Cadiz was pretty dominant. But that was really something. Wow. Did they also start the year with their schedule looked like? Well, they started with Sevilla, lost 6-0, and then lost 9-1 to me. They didn't schedule enough friendlies. Yeah, I mean, they don't have anybody that can compete with my team. Alright, well, this has been entertaining. Got off to a great start for our 25-26 season. Got through the preseason. Talked about adding DeLiggett. Added a couple more prospects. So, feeling pretty good. And it started off with 2 great wins. Shesko with an absolutely insane 8 goals in 2 games.